A whip out of the tail of a cow. A whip out of the tail of a cow. Long, long ago in Africa there lived a hunter. His name was Agalessa. Once he went to the forest to hunt, and his wife with their 5 sons went to the field work. The family came home in the evening. But Agalessa was not yet back. The family waited and waited for him. But he didn't come. They had their supper without him. Night came. Then morning came. Then again night came. But Agalessa did not come home. A week passed. A month passed. And after a 6th son was born to Agalessa's wife. Polly was his name. Agalessa did not come back. Every day Agalessa's wife worked in the field. Sometimes the sons helped her. Sometimes they went to the forest to hunt. Sometime later the family forgot about Agalessa. The youngest son, Polly, could already walk. But he could not talk. But one day he opened his little mouth and began to talk. His first words were, "Where is my father?" "Where is our father?" asked the eldest brother, too. "We must go to the forest and look for him," said the second brother. "There is the path he walked along," said the third brother. "Let us go along that path, and I am sure we shall find him," said the fourth brother. "Let us go at once," those were the fifth brother's words. And the 5 sons took their guns and went along the path. The path was long, very long. At last they came to a place where they saw Agalessa's bones and his old gun on the ground. The eldest son said, "I can put the bones together." And he put the bones together as they are in a man's body. Then the second brother said, "I can cover the bones with skin." And he covered Agalessa's bones with skin. The third brother said, "I can fill his body with blood." And he did his work well. Then the fourth brother said, "One shall make him breath." In a few minutes Agalessa began to breath. And the fifth brother made him stand up. Agalessa stood up, opened his eyes, and asked, "Where is my gun?" The sons gave him his old gun, and they went home together. At home he washed himself, cut his hair. The people who come back from the land of the dead must cut their hair, had his dinner, and then rested for some days. All the family were very happy. And so were his neighbors. Agalessa called his neighbors to a feast and killed a cow. His wife cooked the meat for the feast, and Agalessa made a whip out of the cow's tail. He put some bright beads on it, and the whip was very nice. The feast began. All the people came dressed in their best clothes. Musicians played, the people danced and sang. All were very happy. Agalessa showed his new whip to the guests. "This is the nicest of all the whips," they said. Many of the guests asked Agalessa to give them the whip. But Agalessa did not give it to the guests. Then he began to speak. "Long, long ago, I went to the forest to hunt. A strong lion killed me. I was dead for a long time. Then my sons found my bones and brought me back to life. Now I am here among you. I am very thankful to my sons. Look here, my dear guests, I have a whip, and you say it is the nicest of all the whips. But I have only one whip. I shall give it to the son who helped me most of all to come back from the land of the dead." Then all the people began to think, who helped most of all? It was not so easy to tell. At last Agalessa said, I shall give the whip to little Polly. His first words were, Where is my father? Thanks to him my sons went to the forest to look for me. Thanks to Polly I am here with you and my family. And he kissed the little boy. All the people said, Agalessa, you are right. And even in our days African people say, a man is alive as long as you remember him.